Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, chances are you've either been through a tough breakup, or you're just here for some good old-fashioned triumph. Well, buckle up, because today, I'm sharing my story, the one where my ex-girlfriend dumped me. And instead of crumbling, I actually moved on and found someone absolutely incredible, someone who truly fits my life. This isn't just about finding a new partner. It's about finding yourself again, realizing your worth, and building a life you truly love. So, let's set the scene. It was about a year and a half ago. Things with my ex, let's call her Sarah, had been rocky for a while. We'd been together for 3 years, and honestly I thought she was the one. We had so many shared dreams, so many inside jokes, so many memories. I was envisioning our future together, our little house, maybe even a dog. You know how it is when you're deeply invested. I was completely head over heels, and probably a little bit naive about some of the warning signs that were flashing right in front of me. Looking back, I can see how I was ignoring some of the fundamental differences that were starting to emerge between us. Differences in values and life goals that were becoming harder and harder to ignore. Then, one evening, it happened. The dreaded "we need to talk" conversation. My stomach dropped. I knew exactly where this was going. She told me she felt like we were growing apart, that she needed to figure things out on her own, and that she couldn't see a future with me anymore. Bam, just like that. My world as I knew it shattered into a million pieces. The dreams I had for us, the future I'd built in my head, it all just evaporated. I was devastated. I mean, truly heartbroken. It felt like a physical pain in my chest, and for days, weeks even, I walked around in a fog. Sleep was a luxury, food tasted like ash, and every song on the radio seemed to be a cruel reminder of what I had lost. I replayed every conversation, every argument, every moment, trying to pinpoint where it all went wrong, blaming myself, feeling completely lost and unlovable. The initial aftermath was brutal. I spent way too much time scrolling through old photos, rereading old texts, and just generally wallowing in self-pity. My friends tried to cheer me up, drag me out, but honestly, I just wanted to hide under a blanket. I felt like a failure, like I wasn't good enough. It's funny how a breakup can make you question everything about yourself, isn't it? I isolated myself, not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to face anyone. It was a really dark period, and I honestly didn't see a way out of it. I thought I would feel this way forever, that I would never be happy again. But then, one morning, something shifted. I looked in the mirror, and I didn't recognize the person staring back at me. I was tired of feeling sorry for myself. I was tired of letting someone else's decision define my happiness. I realized that my self-worth wasn't tied to her approval or our relationship. It was time to reclaim my life. This wasn't an overnight epiphany. Mind you, it was a gradual dawning, a slow reawakening. I started with small steps. I dusted off my running shoes, which had been gathering dust for months, and went for a jog. It was tough, but the fresh air and the physical exertion were a welcome distraction. That's when I started making a conscious effort to focus on *me*. What did *I* want to do? What had *I* put on hold during the relationship? I reconnected with old hobbies I'd neglected. I picked up my guitar again, something I used to love doing. I started going to the gym consistently, not just for physical health, but for the mental clarity it brought. I spent more time with my amazing friends and family who reminded me how loved and valued I was. I even started learning a new language, something I'd always wanted to do but never made time for. I invested in myself, in my growth, in my passions. I read books, watched documentaries, and genuinely tried to expand my mind and my world. It was all about rediscovering who I was outside of a relationship. This period of self-discovery was transformative. I started feeling more confident, more alive, more like myself than I had in years. I was building a life that genuinely excited me, a life full of things I loved. I wasn't actively looking for someone new during this time. In fact, I was pretty content just focusing on myself. I figured that if I was happy and fulfilled on my own, anything else would just be an added bonus. I learned to appreciate my own company, to find joy in simple things, and to trust my own instincts. I was no longer seeking external validation. I was building it from within. And then, wouldn't you know it, that's when she walked into my life. Her name is Emily. We met through a mutual friend at a casual get-together. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about dating. I was just enjoying the conversation, laughing, and having a good time. But from the moment we started talking, there was an instant connection. It was effortless, comfortable, and so genuine. We talked for hours that night about everything and anything, our passions, our dreams, our silly quirks. It felt different from anything I'd experienced before. There was no pressure, no trying to impress. It was just two people enjoying each other's company. What makes Emily so incredible? Well, for starters, she's fiercely independent, incredibly kind, and has a wicked sense of humor. But beyond that, she genuinely sees me. She encourages my passions, celebrates my successes, and supports me through any challenges. We share so many core values, and our life goals align in a way I didn't even know was possible. We communicate openly and honestly, something I realize now was missing in my previous relationship with Emily. I feel completely accepted, loved, and valued for exactly who I am. She brings out the best in me, inspires me to be better, and makes every day an adventure. It's a partnership built on mutual respect, understanding, and an abundance of joy. This experience taught me so much. It taught me that sometimes, what feels like the end is actually a new beginning. It taught me the importance of self-love and self-worth. You are complete and whole on your own. A relationship should complement your life, not define it. It showed me that true happiness comes from within, and when you nurture that inner happiness, amazing things can happen. It also taught me that compatibility isn't just about shared interests, but about shared values, communication styles, and a mutual desire to grow together. A breakup can feel like the worst thing in the world, but it can also be a catalyst for incredible personal growth and a pathway to a life that's even more fulfilling than you could have imagined. So, if you're going through a tough breakup right now, or if you're just feeling lost, please know this: it gets better. You are strong, you are capable, and you deserve happiness. Take this time to focus on yourself, rediscover your passions, and build a life you genuinely love. The right person will come along when you least expect it, when you're truly ready and happy in your own skin. And when they do, you'll realize that everything you went through was worth it to get to where you are now. Trust the process, trust yourself, and keep moving forward. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share my story with you all. If this resonated with you, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Stay positive, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.